Super EZA is here, but is this a hint for Saiyan Day? How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we are taking a look at the version update over on the JP Dokkan side of things. We have an announcement for the next version update, and with it will come the EZA 2. So we are over on the Dokkan info website. We got ahead and went and translated up. So we're going to talk about this and what we think it might mean moving forward, and when this could possibly be coming to global. So let's take a look here. So we have a new form of Extreme Z Awakening. New Awakening Super Extreme Z Awakening will be implemented when this version 5.18 comes out. It will grant the level super appear in the Extreme Z battle menu. So basically, when you navigate to this menu on your character for the awakening menu, it'll show this Extreme Z, this new Extreme Z Metal Awakening, assuming the unit you use is already Extreme Z Awakened. Now, it doesn't indicate how these medals will be obtained. 30 medals, that is the same as like the final stages of an Extreme Z, like level 7 of a previous Extreme Z, right? You would need 30 of the rainbow or medals, but here it's just 30 of the Super EZA medals. So unclear of how that'll be obtained. You could just be getting, you know, another 10 stone or a 10 stage and getting like, you know, 3 medals per stage. Who knows? We will know when that happens, but what we do know is that there will be a way to get these medals and Extreme Z Awaken a character when this version 5.18 comes out. Now, what's interesting about this is the card Super Saiyan 3 Goku. This was one of the first Dokkan Fests to be released on JP, and he was the first to get an EZA back when EZA first became a thing, right? The first Dokkan Fest to get an EZA. So, I mean, it makes sense to show him here, but I guess the question is he actually going to be the first Super Extreme Z Awakening? I'm thinking yes. I mean, why else go through all this effort to show him here unless they're trying to hide something special? But I'm thinking it just might be. After all, this guy, I mean, if there ever was a character to do a Super Extreme Z Awakening for, it should be one of these original Dokkan Fests, because, right, even after their Extreme Z Awakening, they are no longer useful in the current meta, and their passives are so basic they may as well not even be EZA'd where they are now. So it's definitely possible that we could see him EZA'ing, and if he does, I think it's separate. So one of two things this means. This is either hinting into what we're going to see for Saiyan Day, or they'll do their own campaign entirely. Kind of like how they treated the story update and the power level update. It'll be its own kind of mini celebration, right? Celebrating new Super EZA, right? And then it'll have its own missions, its own stuff. They could do something like that. Or, more likely, since this will be implemented on March 8th, this could be hinting towards something for Saiyan Day. After all, this guy is on some major categories that could be in line to get some buffs, right? This guy is on Movie Heroes, which just got a huge amount of buffs from the 9th anniversary on JP, right? We got a big 200% leader through the Gogeta, right? We got the Super Saiyan 3 Goku earlier in the year who would also lead him, right? We've got characters like Beast Gohan who would be on a team with him. I think Beast doesn't lead him because he's super... Oh, actually, let's pull him up. Is he on Beast Gohan's lead? He might be. What is it? No, he wouldn't be on Beast's lead, but they would share team if you ran a Movie Heroes lead, right? So, I mean, the point is, like, this category got a huge amount of buffs here recently, so it would fall in line with what just happened with JP, right? Which means when this guy comes to globals, possibly here soon, we would also be receiving buffs here. However, I think the more likely scenario is this is a lead for Saiyan Day, where this guy could be supporting 2 big classes for a upcoming leader, right? So he's on Power Beyond Super Saiyan and movie heroes, right? Power Beyond Super Saiyan is really the key one here, because knowing some possibilities, right? A lot of possibilities are being floated for the next Dokkan Fest for Saiyan Day, and that is possibly a new Blue Vegeta or a new Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Blue Vegeta does sound like a very likely scenario, given that the Tournament of Power androids were not returning on the recent upcoming Frieza banner on JP, and instead passed over for Piccolo and Gohan to return sooner, which means they could be returning on the Saiyan Day banner, meaning the Saiyan Day unit, it could be related to the Tournament of Power, and Blue Vegeta is definitely overdue for a new card. So it's possible we could see a new Blue Vegeta who leads Power Beyond Super Saiyan, which would then fit this guy here, right? Not this guy, this one, right? Definitely makes sense there. So I'm hoping that that is the case, that this is a lead in to that. Otherwise, like I said, it's could just be its own random thing and tied to the version update, which will be tied to, where is this guy? The First Form Frieza celebration. Now, there could be the possibility of this just being a singular EZA tied to his celebration, so they're just showing Super Saiyan 3 Goku here, but he's not actually the unit receiving a Super EZA, but instead could be this guy here, the Emperor's Devotion Fizz Full Power Frieza, right? Releasing around the same time with the same group of Dokkan Fests. This guy could be the one to receive his EZA. He fits the new Frieza's leader skill, and if it's tied to that celebration, seems like the most likely scenario, especially given that Frieza's EZA is actually AGL Bardock for his celebration, so he's not actually getting any buffs from EZA. The reason they could be doing that is because maybe this guy is the Super EZA that will be implemented during his celebration. So a lot of possibilities this could mean. We will know more as March 8th approaches. Once it does, we will probably have a good idea of where this is going to be connected to. Now, if none of it is connected to anything and it is just part of the version update, we will likely see it when the next version update comes to Global Dokkan. We are currently caught up to JP on our version update, so we're just kind of waiting on that. This could be implemented as late as June, which is when we would see Frieza's celebration here, or it could be implemented during April, during this guy's celebration, right? Because typically the version updates follow their own schedule. It's usually about 1 to 2 months after JP gets their version updates that we get them. So if it's tied to the version update, then we could see it as early as here. If it's tied to the celebration, then we could see it as late as Frieza's celebration in June when that comes. So guys, that is it for the video. I know that's a lot to digest, but I think it could mean quite a few things. Like I said, this could be a hint towards Saiyan Day, or giving us an idea of what we can expect coming down the road for Global Dokkan. So guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know, who would you like to see as the first Super EZA if it's not the Super Saiyan 3 Goku? If you think it's the Super Saiyan 3 Goku, then tell me, who do you want to see? Correction. What do you want to see him do? His passive is so basic, the sky is the limit. I'm curious what you guys would like to see him do. Let me know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.